God is so good. It's amazing how he has a plan. And we think we're in control as human beings, but we're in control of nothing. I saw that Chernobyl has become just amazing, apparently. And this article says it's a testament to nature's resilience. There's apparently populations of multiple animals that have thrived. Even some flora and fungi have adapted to the conditions where they use the radiation as an energy source. And we're worried about this planet so much we're willing to screw ourselves. Make people's lives harder to save an animal or a plant. Why are we so stupid in thinking that we know best? I've talked about it before, how fossil fuels come to be is incredible. Like crazy talk, like it sounds insane. God has a plan. How our bodies work. How things are connected. Just, it's mind-blowing. Weather. The power of wind and water and lightning. And it's so powerful, no matter how hard we try, we cannot harness that stuff. It would just destroy anything that we use to try to harness it, because that's so much power. If you could wrangle it and get it under control, that solves the world's energy crisis. Well, crisis. It's bullshit, but crisis. Like a tornado, that is so much power. A hurricane, so much power. But yet you think you're the center of the universe. Come on. There's nothing bigger out there than you. Even when you see that stuff. When you see the beautiful landscape, you see rolling hills, mountains, ocean, lakes. These huge forests, these gigantic trees. Just these fields of wild flowers. Herds of deer and antelope running around, elk, moose, bears, wolves. And that's just, I'm basically naming the things in North America. It gets way crazier when you go outside of just North America. And just more incredible. And how God is so amazing that He's thought about all these things. And yet we're trying to control. We have no control. We do things to give us the appearance of control. And I think that's kind of what AI is. It gives us a false sense of security. That we're creating something that's even smarter than us. So it can tell us about what's going to happen. Because I saw there was a simulation of how the earth is going to end, and AI is telling us, and I was like, AI isn't going to take over the world. It's going to be these idiots that believe whatever AI says like it's God. And it's going to screw themselves, screw everyone else. That's what's going to happen with AI. It's not going to take over. We are just... We just have no ability to think for ourselves anymore. Is this good? Is this bad? Well, AI told us it's good. AI said it's bad, so it must be. Like, when I saw that article, I'm like, that's how it's going to happen. That's how AI is going to do it. It doesn't have to take over. It just has to find a few idiots with power that'll believe anything they say. Or it says they. it. Again, original thoughts, people. And I thought about it. I talked to a friend, and he has a hard time, like, really getting on board with Trump. Like, he likes his policies for the most part and stuff like that. He has a really hard time. And so do I, and it's because of groupthink. Because so many people are just completely in love with him. No matter what idiotic thing he says or does, they're in love with him. And then there's the other side where he's the worst human being known to man. He's basically subhuman. He's some piece of turd over there that doesn't matter what he did. He could cure cancer. He's still a piece of crap. It doesn't matter. Nope, that's not. Nope, nope, nope. He didn't. Nope. And so that's why I have a hard time getting on board when people are so just anti and for. And they really have no reasoning behind it other than I like him. I like his policies. But then how can you like everything of someone? You can't. So that's why I think I have a hard time embracing Trump. Because of groupthink. I'm a person that I like to stand on the periphery. I want to stand outside. I'll watch, observe, and then I'll come to a conclusion. And sometimes there's so much chaos, just it takes a while to absorb it all in. And it takes a while to make a decision. And I've told many people, not making a decision is a decision. Because when I worked in the middle school and there were young men and young women, I was like, do you want to do this or this? I don't know. I'm like, no decision is a decision. So I guess I'm telling myself to piss or get off the pot, I guess, with Trump. But, I mean, I really don't have to. I don't have to be all in or all out. I can like some of the things he does and not like some of the things he does. So, think for yourselves. God is good. All the time. He's fair and just even when you don't think he is. When he gives to others and takes from you, why? In my hard times, I felt, why God? Why do I have to go through this? And now, as you're on the other side, it's, I'm glad I went through that. Did that teach me a lot? Man, did I learn a lot about myself. So, just try to embrace the suck. Analyze the suck. See why the suck is happening. Get through the suck. And become better from the suck. Again, God has a plan. And who are we, these little piss ants, to think we know what God is thinking and what God is planning? Follow and obey. God is the one and only that I do not question. He's perfect. You don't question perfection. At least it's not smart to.